The girl had just bent down to prepare the food. The next second, her teacher stabbed her twice right in the back. She tried to escape. He caught up immediately and plunged the knife into her chest several more times. He looked at the girl lying on the ground, barely clinging to life. He wasn't done yet. He lunged forward, stabbing her again and again, until she finally stopped moving. Only then did he stop. Then, he stuffed the body into a burlap sack. Brazenly, he carried it outside and threw it right into the trunk of his car. He drove to the outskirts of town. Under the cover of night, deep in the woods, he dug a hole and buried the girl. After all this was done, something long suppressed inside him finally found some release. The next day, he arrived at school as if nothing had happened. Just as he reached the classroom door, a female teacher stopped him and told him the girl was missing. Her family had already called the police. His expression didn't change. He even seemed calm, pretending to care as he asked about the details. Just then, a student came running over in a hurry. She said she had seen the girl in the classroom. The words stopped him cold. Impossible. He had clearly buried her himself. How could she possibly be in the classroom? Fighting his unease, he followed the student inside, but there was no one there.
座ってたんですよ、あの奥の椅子に。後ろ向きだったから顔はよくわからなかったんですけど、絶対にあれは石田さんでした。
After the student finished, he felt a chill run down his spine. He turned and left immediately. Right at the corner of the hallway, he caught his reflection in a mirror. In that moment, his tense nerves suddenly calmed. He had already killed someone. Was he really going to be afraid of a ghost? Still, he had committed murder. To avoid being traced, he chose to resign from the school. To support his family, he applied for a chef position at a restaurant. But all he could offer was empty theory. The boss rejected him on the spot. After multiple failed interviews, he lost all hope. He even witnessed someone being attacked in a restaurant. He just glanced over indifferently. No intervention, no emotion. Back home, his wife greeted him at the door as usual. Dinner was ready and waiting. On the surface, the family seemed harmonious. But the moment he started lecturing his son, the atmosphere shifted instantly. His son let out a strange, provocative laugh. His wife also threw down her chopsticks in disgust, grabbed 2 bags of cans from the kitchen, walked to the balcony, and dumped them loudly into a basket. The grating noise seemed to vent some kind of frustration, but both father and son ignored her completely. Clearly, this family had long been on the verge of collapse. The so-called harmony was all just an act. After dinner, his son asked for money for a graduation trip, but he still hadn't found a job and could barely keep the household afloat, so he flatly refused. Just then, a strange chime suddenly rang out. The piercing sound kept grating on his nerves. He walked toward the kitchen, his eyes fixed on the cleaver on the cutting board. That suppressed urge to kill awakened once again. Just then, the doorbell suddenly rang. He walked to the door, but the security camera feed was blurry, nothing but smears of gray. He yanked the door open, but no one was there. Only that piercing sound kept echoing in his ears. When he stepped back inside, his eyes turned completely cold. Then, as if having made up his mind, he walked straight toward the kitchen.